Make your liquid soap with just 3 raw materials. As you can see in this video, this liquid soap, it forms very well. Yes, it's foaming, and you can do it as cheap as 500 naira. Yes, now let's go. The first raw material is my SLS. They are all just foaming booster. In chemistry, we call them surfactants. Yes. Then the next one is my Texapon. Sure, you can see it. Then after the Texapon, the third raw material is your table salt. That salt you are using in your kitchen. That's the third raw materials. With these 3, you can make your liquid soap. Now follow me, let's go. Number 1, now this is my SLS. The first thing I have to do is that I have to open my SLS and pour it in my mixing bowl. That plastic you're seeing there is my mixing bowl. So let's manage it. I decided to use it so that it is very transparent, so that you can see exactly what I am doing. So I pour my SLS in the mixing bowl. That's the plastic plate. Then after that, I have to dissolve it in water. I have to pour water, but I make sure that the water actually covers the top of the chemical. That's the SLS. I have to do that. Then once you pour the water, you just have to allow it for some time to be able to dissolve very well in water. So that is just what I'm actually doing now. Then after that, I have to stir it. Don't mind me, that's the stirrer I'm using. You can use any stirrer of your choice, be it wooden or stainless, then is very much okay. As you can see it, I'm already stirring it so that it can dissolve very well in water. Yes. Then after that, the next thing you're going to do now is your Texapon. As you can see, that's the same process. I have to also put it in my mixing bowl. That's a separate mixing bowl to dissolve. Here you can see the texture of Texapon. That is exactly what Texapon looks like, in case you want to go and purchase it. Then I have to dissolve it in water exactly the way I did with my SLS. Then after that, I have to stir very well. Yes. Then I stir very well. As you can see, that's exactly what I am doing. Look at it. You have to keep it for some time so that it can dissolve completely in water. Then the next thing is this. I have to use a bigger mixing bowl for that, because this is when the real production is about to take place. The next thing I have to do is this. I have to pour my dissolved Texapon inside this mixing bowl. Yes, I have to pour it because I need a bigger mixing bowl to be able to mix very well. Then look at my Texapon. That is the way it is now. I've actually dissolved it in water already, but as you're doing it, if the water is not really much, okay, you have to add maybe extra water, but I decided not to add anyway. Now I have to pour my SLS inside and incorporate it together with my Texapon. Then after that, I have to stir very well. As you can see, that's exactly what I was doing in this video. After that, you have to now keep your mixture maybe for some minutes, but you have to be checking it at intervals to check whether it has already dissolved, maybe the rate in which it has actually dissolved. And as you can see, is dissolving but is remaining small. Then this is my color. I go with my lemon color. I have to scoop with my spoon and put it in a separate mixing bowl, then dissolve it in water. Remember that you have to buy color that dissolves in water, not oil. We have color that dissolves in oil and there's color that dissolves in water. So the water is what you go for. Now as you can see, it has actually been dissolving. This is the point I am now. I keep on checking to know the extent it has actually dissolved. As you can see, I said okay, at this point I have to add my salt. I'm adding my salt inside the already mixed Texapon and SLS. Don't mind me, I'm using my hand though, but please, when you're mixing your own, make sure you wear your hand gloves, which is a very protective measure. But I'm going with hand because it's just a surfactant. So as you are watching this video, don't forget to share. Press your share button. So I added my salt. As I added my salt, it has to thicken the two mixtures together. Now as you can see, look at how it takes. Look at this viscosity is thickening, and the end product is very okay. I hope you can see it. Look at it. Look at how it takes. Now once you get to this point, you have to fill it. Then the next thing you have to do is that you have to add your color. If you have fragrance of your choice, but I prefer you go with lemon. Lemon is okay, but tangerine is also okay as a fragrance. They are okay because there are some particular colors that are not actually too cool with liquid soap. So after that, look at my product. Is very fine, but remember, before use, leave it for 24 hours. I did this with less than 1,000 naira, and as you can see, the output is massive.